Guys, if you haven't watched Jumanji 2, please do not watch it. It's, in my opinion, a big waste of time, big waste of everything, money if you're gonna spend money on it. It's just like, dude, there's one thing massively wrong with it, in my opinion. And I think it's the biggest thing that everything kind of falls under. The structure of the movie, they tried playing with it, and it just was not working. No one's having it, no one believed it. Basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have someone like Fridge, who was a decent character, in my opinion. The first movie was an excellent character, played by the one and only Kevin Hart, right? Kevin Hart is known to have a bubbly, funny persona. He's the light-hearted guy. He's the guy that brings, light to the situation. He's a funny guy. And it worked really well with someone like Fridge, who's, like the kind of like cool high school guy, but who's also kind of a bit of a loser. He's just an interesting, complex, dynamic character, right? But what they did was, when they made Jack Black turn into Fridge and Kevin Hart into that old man, dude, it destroyed both characters, in my opinion. For the longest time, there was such a disconnect between me and the characters in the movie, and it was just like enough for me to want to put the movie down. But I just had to get through it to like make a review about it, because I like movies, I like watching them, and I like reviewing them. But dude, there was just such a massive disconnect that I was like, dude, this is not... Obviously, I know it's not real. It's a movie at the end of the day. But like, I think what I'm trying to say is like, there was just such a big disconnect. It was like, who are you kidding here? Like, why am I pretending like this is realistic? That's one. Two, it's like there was also something else about this movie that just made it horrible, in my opinion. And it was also like the way that they kind of ignored the character's development from film one. So you have someone like Bethany. She was portrayed as someone who's like gradually become, more wise. She's gradually become, more adult. She's let go of kind of like the teenage years a bit. She's not as sassy anymore. She's not, a bum loser anymore. He's just making fun of people. And I really like that. But when Jack Black played Bethany again, he played her exactly like she was in the first movie. Like the girl that's like, extremely girly and like doesn't really know anything, and like, she's just stupid, and like it wasn't working. Because they portrayed Bethany in the second movie as well at the beginning as like someone who's, developed, who's like been traveling, who's been doing things. It's just, it wasn't working, man. It's just two big things, in my opinion, that ruined the movie for me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one good thing about this movie. Really can't think of anything. Like, I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I cannot think of anything that was particularly amazing about this movie. Maybe the only thing is, like, when the characters kind of got back to being themselves. So, like, Kevin Hart became Fridge again. It was, like, kind of nice to see that. But, dude, most of the movie was lame as hell. I also liked the grandparents, dynamic with each other. But I didn't even like them playing The Rock and Kevin Hart. That was not nice. I think it just slowed down the tempo of the whole movie. It just made it boring. But I like their dynamic together. And yeah. Last thing I want to say about this movie is like, dude, it was like a solid 4 or 5 out of 10, honestly. Do not recommend watching it. Do not watch it if you haven't watched it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money if you're going to buy it. Or if you're going to watch it illegally, have fun. But you're not going to have fun, in my opinion. I really hate to be negative, but it's a horrible movie. I have to put it how it is. And subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like the movie? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.